In this video, we will listen to a famous old story of a monk named Siddharth, who was troubled by overthinking. Overthinking is a common experience that can lead to anxiety, stress, and even depression. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village in lush green mountains, there lived a young man named Siddharth. He was known for his intelligence and keen observation skills, but one thing troubled him greatly: overthinking. Siddharth had a habit of endlessly analyzing every situation, playing out various scenarios in his mind, and worrying about the past and the future. One day, Siddharth decided to seek guidance from the wise old monk, Bhikkhu, who resided in a serene monastery atop the highest peak of the mountains. Determined to find a way to stop his overthinking and find inner peace, Siddharth embarked on a journey to meet the wise monk. After a long and challenging hike, Siddharth reached the monastery and was warmly welcomed by Bhikkhu. They sat under a bodhi tree, surrounded by the beauty of nature, and Siddharth poured out his troubles, expressing how his constant overthinking caused him immense anxiety and dissatisfaction. Bhikkhu listened patiently, and with a gentle smile, he said, "Dear Siddharth, the mind is like a wild horse that needs to be tamed. Overthinking arises from the attachment to the past and the future, and it distracts us from the present moment. The key to stopping overthinking lies in cultivating mindfulness and understanding the impermanence of all things." He continued, "To overcome this affliction, I will teach you a simple but profound meditation practice. Tomorrow morning, rise with the sun and come to the temple courtyard. There, you will find a wooden bucket filled with water. I want you to hold the bucket without spilling even a single drop until the sun sets in the evening." Siddharth was puzzled by this seemingly simple task, but he trusted the wisdom of the monk. The next day, he arrived at the temple courtyard before dawn and found the bucket as Bhikkhu Dharmakirti had described. As he held the bucket, Siddharth's mind started to wander. He thought about the past and worried about the future, but each time he did, a drop of water spilled from the bucket. Throughout the day, Siddharth realized that every time he allowed his mind to drift away from the present moment, he lost the essence of what he was doing, holding the water without spilling it. As the sun set, he finally grasped the lesson Bhikkhu Dharmakirti wanted to convey. In the evening, Siddharth returned to the wise monk, and with a sense of realization, he said, "I understand now, Venerable One. The key to stopping overthinking is to focus on the present moment, just like I did with the bucket of water. I can let go of unnecessary worries about the past and the future by staying mindful and fully present in every action." Bhikkhu nodded in approval and said, "Exactly, dear Siddharth. Overthinking is like holding a bucket of water with a hole in it, futile and draining. Embrace the practice of mindfulness in every aspect of your life, and you will find peace within. Live in the present, for it is the only moment that truly exists." From that day onwards, Siddharth diligently practiced mindfulness, gradually decreasing his overthinking tendencies. He found inner peace and contentment, knowing that the present moment was key to his happiness. As the years passed, Siddharth became a wise and compassionate teacher, helping others overcome their own challenges and find serenity by living in the present moment. And so, the village and its people benefited from the timeless wisdom of mindfulness, passed down through generations by the once overthinking young man who had become a beacon of light. Thinking is a normal activity of the brain, yet oftentimes we cross the limit of normal thinking. We think about something too much, which causes us to neglect other areas that need our attention. When our energy is consumed by one problem, we become less productive and more drained. This is what is known as overthinking. Overthinking is not natural and entirely man-made. It is our choice to make things less or more complicated. When we overthink, we complicate the situation more than it might already be. The monkey mind is a concept often referred to in Zen Buddhism that describes the state of an unsettled, restless, or confused mind. It is called the monkey mind because it is said to be like a monkey jumping from one thought to another without any control. According to Zen Buddhism, the monkey mind, like overthinking, arises from attachment to thoughts and the self. When we become attached to our thoughts, we lose touch with the present moment and become trapped in a cycle of mental activity that prevents us from finding inner peace. The key to stopping overthinking is to detach yourself from yourself by creating a space between you and your thoughts and emotions. Mindfulness is a state of present moment awareness that involves paying attention to one's thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. By practicing mindfulness, individuals can learn to observe their thoughts without getting caught up in them, reducing overthinking and promoting well-being. Another solution to stop overthinking in Buddhist studies is to practice meditation because it helps us to focus. Breathing exercises sharpen our minds and decrease anxiety. Whenever you catch yourself overthinking, do some breathing exercises to ground yourself. Meditating for 15 minutes daily can impact the way we deal with our minds. The purpose of meditation is to learn to watch the thoughts without clinging to them or indulging them. Adequate sleep is essential for overall well-being, including mental health. A consistent sleep schedule can help individuals improve their sleep quality, reduce stress, and prevent overthinking. Overthinking can be a challenging issue that many of us face. Still, it's not something we must accept as a part of our daily lives. By incorporating the teachings of Buddhism, we can work to overcome overthinking and achieve greater inner peace and well-being. This involves cultivating mindfulness, letting go of attachments, and embracing impermanence, compassion, and loving kindness. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who may benefit from these insights. Thank you.